Now, Jake is deeply committed to helping her friends and family get and stay healthy and create the life of their dreams. Jake has been around this business for quite a long time, as her proud parents are NMDs, Joy Kelly and Sandy Campbell. She is also the leader of the Lifestyle Ninjas. Woo! I guess we have a couple here. We're very fortunate to have Jay speak today on the GoPro skill, starting a new rep. And boy, I know she certainly knows a lot about that one. So let's give Jay Kelly a warm Seattle welcome.
I have been around the Juice Plus company for 20 years. My parents have been reps for that long, which is, what's the matter? No. Well, they figured out we can. Okay. So I've been taking Juice Plus since I was 7 years old, and I grew up playing tons of sports. I played like 4 sports in high school, went on to play 2 Division I sports in college. And for a long time, everyone was like, how do you even know what Juice Plus has done for you? You don't know life without Juice Plus. Like, it could be doing nothing, and you don't even know. And that was really true. I didn't know. And I found out just exactly what Juice Plus had done for me when I was just finishing my freshman year of college. I was playing basketball, and at the end of the season, all of my teammates were sick, injured, not able to practice, and not able to play in the games, and I was totally fine. And what I did is I looked back over my whole career, and I realized that I never missed a game or practice because of illness or injury. And at that level, at the Division I level, that's something that's virtually unheard of. I played basketball at University of the Pacific. I then transferred into a city. I told this story the other day, and I was like, this is insane. I didn't even remember that I did all of this. But I went to a city college, and I played volleyball and basketball there. And in Division I sports, you don't start practicing with the second team until your first season is over. But in city college, you do both. So I was doing like 6 hours of practice a day. And then I went on to play volleyball at another Division I school. So and through all of that, through all of the crazy training, all of the conditioning, all of it, I didn't miss anything, which was amazing. And that's the whole point of playing sports, right? That's the whole reason you go to college to play sports, is to get to be in the games. And so Juice Plus really allowed me to have such a really, really awesome career that a lot of my peers didn't get to have because they were sidelined. And then, I loved the idea of the business, of course. I watched my parents have this amazing, amazing life. And I knew that I wanted that kind of a life, but I really didn't know how I was going to do that same thing. I couldn't wrap my brain around getting on the phone, and doing 150 dials a day like my mom and Doug used to do. I was like, I'm never going to do that ever. and also the other thing was that as a early 20-year-old, explaining the concept of fruits and vegetables in a capsule to my friends was like not working. People were like, I would rather buy beer. Like, I don't care, right? So it was really difficult. And so, but what we all did care about from the very start is how was looking better and feeling better. And so when Transform 30 came out, that's when I was like, yes, this is something that I can do. This is something that my age group really resonates with. And that's when I kind of took off with it. And then the same thing it happened with the social media part of it. Using the GoPro and being able to do what my mom did on the phone on social media changed everything for me. So what I'm going to talk about today is getting a new rep started. And this, for me, was such a confusing thing when I was first, delving into the Juice Plus business. I was like, I don't even know what it means to be a rep. How can I teach someone else? Like, I don't know what I'm doing at all. So I developed this really super simple system based off of Eric Worre's GoPro stuff. And it's really, for our team, it's been really duplicatable and easy and fun. And so hopefully it's helpful for you guys. So the first thing that I tell my new rep is there's 4 steps to getting a new rep started. And here they are. Ladies up here for a minute. So the first one is you really want to find out what their why is. And we had a lot of people, Lauren Slocum talked about this. You really want to get into what their pain is, why they want to do this, and what they're hoping to get out of it. And you really want to get clear with them about that. And what I found is that there are 2 types of people that basically decide to come into the business. They're the ones that they love Juice Plus and they kind of want to just share it as it comes up and as people ask them about it, but they don't really want to actively get out there and promote it and talk about it. And that's great. We want those people in our business. We love them. Our business is built of a lot of people doing a little bit, and so we support them and show them all the training anyway and let them know that we're there. But that's not who we're going to be spending all our time with. The second type of people are the ones who want to get after it. They're the ones who say, yeah, like I want to know all the training, I want to actively reach out, like teach me everything, tell me what I got to do. And so that's when you go on to these next steps. That's who you go on to these next steps with. So the next thing we do is I have them make a Facebook post, and I want everybody to do this. So everyone's going to get their phones out, and we're going to do a couple of exercises during my talk. And as Lauren Slocum said, the way you do anything is how you do everything. So if you're kind of too cool for this, then that's fine. But I encourage you to really take this opportunity to really get some momentum going in your business. So here are some examples. I don't know if you can all see them, but I'll read them. So whether you're just starting T30 or you're in the middle of T30 or you want to start T30 when you get back from Leavenworth because you're having such a good time, you need to do a restart. We're going to make a Facebook post that's basically talking about that, whatever you decide that you want to do. So having such an awesome time in Leavenworth, but can't wait to get home and get right back on T30. I really need to get myself in shape to wear my bikini in August. Any takers? Anyone else want to do this with me? Right? So it's something that's true for you. Or so excited to start my second round of T30 on August 1st. Looking for some buddies to do it with me. It's so much easier when you have some friends. Anybody want to join me? So we're going to take 5 minutes. We'll have you each write one, and we're actually going to post it. Okay? Okay, ready to go. So when you start to get people that are like, yeah, me, what is it? You want to comment back and say, I'll private message you. I'll send you a message. Yeah? Okay, because we don't want to lay out what T30 is in a comment. That keeps people from asking you and coming to you. Okay. The third step is their prospect list and helping them create their prospect list, the new rep. So it was awesome to have Lindsay and Nicole kind of go over how to find prospects. Finding prospects is our job. That is our main job. The best way that I found is to use social media. But if you don't use social media, you're going to have to get out of the house, get out into the world, and get out and meet people. So you can kind of choose how you want to do it. Eric Worre has an awesome memory jogger. It's like 1 million pages long, and it really gets you to look at who you know where. And the thing about this, I know a lot of times we don't want to write someone's name down if we don't think that they're going to be good at this, or we don't really, we don't like them or whatever. No matter who it is, if a name comes into your mind, write it down, because writing their name down might help you think of 5 other people that you know because you wrote their name down. Or if it's someone you don't like, maybe they know someone that you do like, right? So you can ask them for referrals. So you really want to really get an extensive prospect list going, because that's, I think, where a lot of the stuckness feeling comes from. You are? Because of this? Yeah. Okay. I think a lot of the stuckness comes from not really, exhausting your prospect list, not really getting your prospect list super fleshed out. My mom always says the average person by the time they're 21 knows by face and name over 2,000 people. So if you're in your first year and you feel like you're running out of people to talk to, you can't have gone through all 2,000 of those people, most likely, right? So you want to really take a look at your actual prospect list. And then using the different tools that we heard from Lindsay and Nicole are also awesome. All right. You guys able to hear me better now? Okay. All right, so step 4, we're going to do another exercise. And I love this exercise because it really helps you to, the hardest part about doing this business is the first step of asking the first person. Because once you do the first person, you're like, okay, now I feel totally comfortable, now I can do 1 million other people. Last year at this boot camp, Amber, who's on my team, there she is, she sat in this room, she had been in the business already for a couple months, did this exercise, sent out 10 messages, got 5 people to order, was placing orders at Summit, and left here with a big momentum shift in her business, right? So use the weekend. A lot of us were like, oh, this is such awesome information. I can't wait to implement it on Monday when I get home. Implement it now. Use the weekend to get started, because you get home Monday and life happens and you forget all the stuff that you learned and all the stuff you were excited about. So we're going to do some now. Okay, this is the generic one that I'm really liking right now that my team is using. And I have a couple of real life examples that I'll show you after this. But it's hey whoever. Hey girl, hey Sam, whatever their name is. And you want to say something personal because they're someone that you know. So, so excited, so fun to see you the other day. We need to get together more often. Or, congratulations on your engagement. I'm so excited for you. Whatever. And then I like to say this because at least for my generation, we don't like to be told what to do. I don't want to feel like someone's trying to tell us what to do. So I like to use the phrase, I have no idea if you'd be interested in this or not. Because that right away it tells them that they can say yes or no. If they say no, they know it's not going to like hurt your feelings or you're not going to get weird about it. But I just started, or I've been doing this lifestyle challenge program, and it's so awesome. I think you would really like it. If you want to check it out, I can send you some info. If not, no worries. And then you can put something personal at the end, like let's get together again this week for coffee or whatever. And I use the same thing for the business as well, right? So the same exact thing. I have no idea if you'd be interested in this, but I just started working with this company, or I'm just starting to expand my team. And I think that it would be awesome, or you'd really be awesome at it, or you'd really like it, and I'd love to have you on my team. If you want some information, I can send you something. If not, no worries. Okay, so that's kind of the basic one. Here are some actual like real life examples. You want me to go back? Yeah. And it's awesome. You haven't like said anything. You haven't like, there's nothing weird happening. You haven't like, so one thing is to really remember is that we don't send people information until they've asked for it. So you don't want to send this and then add a video at the end because they haven't asked you for it yet, right? Okay, I'm going to go to the next slide. This is one that Leah has been using and has been really working really well for her. She works at a gym. She's a trainer, and you can use this for any field that you're in. Have you heard about the new T120 challenge? Everyone is doing it, but you're not doing it, right? Like, well, I'm not doing it. Everyone's doing it. I want to do it. Yeah. All right, everyone good? Okay. And you want to write your own, right? So these are great like guidelines and examples, but it has to sound like you, has to feel like you, and you gotta just make it you. Okay. This is a longer one. So this one is one about the business that I wrote a long time ago that I also really like. Hey, lady, hope all is well with you. You keep coming up in my mind because I'm really expanding my business, and I think you would be awesome at it. Not sure what you're up to right now in terms of work, but I've always admired your work ethic and how great of a leader you are, and I think you would be a perfect fit. It only takes a few hours per week, and you can work from anywhere. If you're interested in taking a look, I can send you a short video with some info. If not, no worries at all, just thought of you, and maybe you know someone who might be looking for an opportunity. And this person ended up signing up on my team. She was like, yeah. And here's the thing, here's what I like. So I like to message both about the product and about the business. I like to do half and half. And the reason I like leading with the business is because when you're leading with the product, you're asking someone to buy something from you. That's the baseline of it. You're saying, I'm sharing this thing, and I would like you to, I'm reaching out because I'm expanding my business, and I'm looking for a few new team members. I know you've already got a lot going on, and it might not be for you, but I was wondering if you know anyone who's looking to earn some extra money. I always admired your work ethic and passion and figured those are the kinds of people you surround yourself with. Let me know if you can think of anyone. If not, no worries at all. I can send you a short video to give you an idea of what we do, who we're looking for. So this is asking for a referral. And this girl ended up signing up. She's like, wait, what about me? That's me, right? So asking for referrals is awesome. That's my mom was just saying last night, that's one of the most underutilized tools that we have is asking people for referrals, asking for help. I don't know what the next slide is. Same thing. It's the same thing. Expanding your business. This one I used a lot. I'm expanding my business and thought of you. I also now use. I have no idea if you'd be interested in this or not, but same type of thing. And I think that might be everything. That's it. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 7 minutes. And we're gonna do as many of these as you can, right? So just go on Facebook on your text message contacts list and send out as many of these as you can, and really use this time to get some momentum going in your business. Use this, maybe sign up a few orders this weekend before you get home. Maybe get a new rep. All right, so we're going to give you 7 minutes to do, and I recommend doing half about the business and half about T120. Anyone get 6, 7, 8? Okay. You see, it took you. That was only 5 minutes. I cut you short. And a couple of you were able to get 5 or 7, 8 out in 5 minutes. So imagine if you did 10 minutes or even a half an hour, right? I love Nicole's thing about in the morning she does 30 minutes of prospecting, and you can do 30 minutes of this every day. And this just doing 30 minutes of those two things a day would make a huge impact on your business. So this messaging thing, I actually do either on the phone or in person with my reps. So you can't just send your new rep this script and be like, okay, go send messages. They're not going to do it. With a new rep, you have to actually hold their hand and walk them through, let's write this thing down, now hit send. They're like, what? Yeah, hit send it right now, like, right, yeah, right? So you have to actually get them to do it, and by the time, I usually do 10 on the phone with them. It takes about an hour to do that many at first, because they don't have the hang of it. And by the time they're done with the 10th one, they totally get it, and they're ready to go with it, right? And so you kind of help them get that first step out of the way. So then from there, once they respond, if they want information, I send 1 of 3 videos, and I love Lindsay's new video, so you can choose whatever videos you like. I send Dr. Michere's 2-minute T30 video, Dr. Phillips' 2-minute T30 video to athletes or guys, and then the Juice Plus Canada business video, they're all on T30 YouTube channel. Yeah, if you type in youtube.transform30.com, it'll take you right to the YouTube, our Transform 30 YouTube channel, and all the videos are there. There's tons of stuff there. It's awesome. So then I assign new reps 10 new messages a day. And to me, this is a really good litmus test for how they're going to be. If they do 10 messages a day, that's awesome. If they don't, 10 messages a day is really kind of the bare minimum you can do to be doing this business. And if they won't, it's a good indicator of how much time I should be spending with them, right? It's the very first thing. You've only spent about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with them, and you get a good feel for how they're going to be. So my mom, as I said before, my mom and Doug, when my mom was going for NMD, they would do 150 dials a day, 150 phone calls a day. It's insane. And when I was going for NMD, I was doing 50 to 100 of these messages every single day. And as Dave said, if you want full-time income, you got to put in full-time hours, and if you want to get there fast, you got to work really, really hard, to get there fast. You just do. You got to go through the numbers. When I
This is such a good point. I kind of feel like I need to interrupt.
get up here.
Can I do this? This is where the rubber meets the road. So you can notice that Dave doesn't lead with the business, but Jake leads with the business or the product or both, 50-50. It's not about technique. At the end of the day, it's about how many people you're talking to and how much effort you're putting into this. Do I have your permission to call some people out?
Yes.
Dr. John, how much time and energy did it take you to be a chiropractor?
8 years of college.
And how much money?
Probably $150,000.
And the effort that you put in, besides the money and the time, have you put that kind of effort into this business?
Negative.
Okay, just checking. Courtney, you're a pharmacist. How much time, money, and energy did you put into becoming a pharmacist? 6 years of school. 6 years of school. You got scholarships. So we paid for your education. Got it. I'm in the same boat. I'm there with you. Okay. And how much effort? All right. How much effort have you put into this business? Does it even come close to what it took? Got it. So has the pharmacy business or the chiropractic business given you the life of your dreams?
No.
And you're in this classroom.
Yes.
And how much work are you now willing to put in to create that life?
More.
More? That's all you got for me is more?
A lot more.
A lot more. Right?
More's good.
Full time. Right? Where's Jenny B? Real estate agent and yoga teacher. Which career do you want to talk about? Real estate, how much money? Money, time, and energy you put in to get there. Yeah, real estate.
Not a lot of time to get there. 3 months of study, passing an exam.
3 months of studying, passing an exam. Wait, what you studied, was that more or less than the new rep orientation? Okay, just checking. And boring, okay. Okay. How much money?
The overhead of my business monthly was about $1,200.
But the education to become a real estate, not that much money, okay. $50? Oh, so not $50, $400 or $500. Okay, got it. Just checking. And then your overhead once you got into the business?
Was substantial, $1,200, and whatever I made, 30% got taken away until I became a broker.
Uh-huh.
And then I had my own overhead, so then I switched from giving the 30% to paying out.
Okay, we got it. you know, this is what we do. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You know why Dave got to NMD in 4 months? Because he worked his off. 70 pounds of tush went off his body.
7 Oakleys. Already 7 Oakleys.
That's it. Do the work. How many texts a day?
50 to 100.
50 to 100 texts a day to get to NMD. She is going to be, as Bob says, wealthy by 30.
Yeah, so that was awesome. That makes the point right there. And when I tell people how much time it takes and the numbers you got to go through, it seems scary. People get really scared. And what I try to remind my team is that we're just looking for a handful of people, right? So if you said to send out 500 messages and you got 5 or 10 good people, would that be worth it? Right? It'd be worth it, right? And what else are you going to be doing that could potentially create the life of your dreams? What else are you going to do? Why not do this? Why not put the time in and do this to maybe create an amazing, amazing life full of fulfillment and amazing people and amazing community? You know, as Lauren showed this video that she made, you know, what if? You know, what if Mitra had never shared Juice Plus with my mom? You know, like what if? What if like we had never connected with Trisha? Where would you be? What? First cold call. And it took 9 months to get her in the business. But, you know, look at it, you know, what if she'd never done that? You know, so just think about that, take that in, and use this weekend to really just, you know, you have such an amazing opportunity in front of you. You're all here because you really want this. So take this opportunity to really create some serious momentum in your business and, you know, continue the messaging and, you know, I hope you guys just go and do this. This is so awesome. So thanks so much.